Okay. Jaden, how many adults are in this room?
2.
2. So to write 2 is like that. How would you make 2 tally marks? Brooke,
You put another one and then another one.
like this?
Yes.
Very good, Brooke. That's exactly right. So now, I have some coins here. I want these back when we're done, okay? So don't keep them. Okay, there's some coins for you. And Addison, there's some for you. And Jaden, there's some for you. What I want for you to do is count the number of coins you have and then come up to the board and write in a tally form how many coins you have.
Okay.
Yes,
Can I go up on the board?
you may. Very good, Brooke. And Addison, you had 5, very good. And Jaden, you have 8. Excellent, very good. So we're going to talk about bar graphs now. We're going to move into bar graphs. And in fact, let me take these coins off the table. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. We'll put those right there. Now, this is a magazine that I'm sure that you guys don't read yet. It's a business magazine. But you can find, and what I'm showing you are examples of bar graphs. Now, let me get the first example here. See, this is a bar graph here. It represents information. It tells the reader information. And this is a bar graph. Let me show you another example. Here's another type of a bar graph. The higher, in this example, the higher the bar means more quantity, whatever it's measuring, whatever it's measuring. Let me find one more for you. Now, the other bar graphs that you've seen so far go up and down. You can also have bar graphs that go sideways, like this. That's an example of a vertical bar graph. This too is a graph, but this is a donut or a circle graph. We're not going to worry about that today. We're just going to look at these. Jaden, let me back up here for a moment. We're taking steps. We're taking small steps at a time so that I can explain to you what a bar graph is. And we're starting with this chart. This is what's called a grid. You'll see right up here, Jaden, what does this star represent? What does this star mean?
The start.
Very good. Your school is located here. The park that we all play at is here. And the store that we go shopping for milk and food is here. So, Jaden, can you step up here, please? If you go 4 spots to the left and 1 spot down from the start, where will you be? So you go,
Oh, wait,
4.
oh. Yeah, my bad. I don't
Okay.
mean that. Sorry.
right, you go over 4 spots and down 1, you're at the store.
Yeah.
Very good, Jaden, thank you. Addison, can you come up here, please? If you go one spot over and 2 spots down, where will you be?
School.
At the school, yay! All right, Brooke. All right, if you go 3 spots down and 2 spots over, where will you be?
At the park.
At the park. Exactly, thank you. All right, now we're going to have to work together because this is a worksheet that we're going to do in class. We're going to work on this together. Now this worksheet is going to help us create a graph. So, do you guys in your school, do you have field day? Brooke?
Yes.
What do you do during field day?
I run.
Run? Addison? Do you have a field day?
Mhm.
What do you do during field day?
I hop.
Yeah? What do other students do?
They run. They walk. Sometimes when they get tired.
Okay. Brooke?
Sometimes hurdles.
Hurdles? I was always afraid of hurdles. I thought I'd trip and fall over them.
I wasn't even scared.
Yeah, well, good for you. Jaden, do you have field day in your school?
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Okay, very good. So in this school, they have an event called Egg Run Event. And that's the event where you have an egg, and it's a raw egg, and you gotta go from one point to another without dropping the egg.
Was it with a spoon? Like that kind of thing?
That's one way of playing it, right, with a spoon and put the egg on top.
I do that.
Do you?
Spoon. I try to balance it, and I'm really good at balancing.
Excellent, very good. So there are 3 classes. Mrs. Parrish has a class, Miss Davis has a class, and Mr. Atkins has a class. Mrs. Parrish's class has won the egg event 12 times. Now you notice on the line here, I have 12 there as a tally. Addison, how many times has Miss Davis's class won the egg event? Miss Davis?
11.
That number right there, what would that be?
1.
That would be
No. Actually, yeah, that right there, counting that.
5.
No.
plus 1 is 6.
6.
Very good, Addison, thank you. Brooke, Mr. Atkins' class won the event how many times?
9, 8.
8. Very good. So we're going to use this this information in this chart to create a tally table. And that's the next thing we do here. And I'm just going to quickly make a tally table up here for you to see. Student A and student B. Now let's say this tally table is being used to record the number of books student A and student B read. So let's say student A read 3 books and student B read how many?
5.
I was thinking the same thing. We're just thinking together. Okay. So the way you do this is you go across. This is a horizontal tally table. So 3, you X in 3 blocks. Jaden, for student B, he read 5 books. How many of these would you X in?
5.
Exactly. Brooke, did you have a question?
I love seeing the answers.
Excellent. Okay, now, going back to your sheet here, okay? Mrs. Parrish, Miss Davis, and Mr. Atkins. Using these numbers up here,
Oh, I get it.
12, 6, and 8.
Supposed to write them down?
Yeah, just fill in these blocks.
Wow, everything's almost done.
Yeah. Here, Brooke, you can use this. So Addison, you're doing good. What are you going to do here? Tell me what you're doing. Very good. Keep on doing it. You're on the right track. This number here, that's 12.
1, oh, okay, 12. So 1, 2, 3.
Very good, Jaden. Very good, Brooke.
Next turn is supposed to include things like this.
We'll get there. You're trying to work ahead of us, aren't you? Gotta work as a group. All right, very good. You each did that very good. Now, what class came in first? Mrs. Parrish?
Mrs. Parrish.
Yes. Okay, so can you put Mrs. Parrish